Addition of probabilities. Okay, in addition of probabilities, we're considering two particular types of events. So we have mutually exclusive events and we have non-mutually exclusive events. Kapag sinabing mutually exclusive events, so there is no similarity in the elements of our probability. So walang magkamukhang elements na lalabas sa probability natin. So for example, probability of drawing a king and an ace from a deck of cards. So ano daw yung probability na pag bumunot ako ng baraha galing sa 52 cards from a certain deck, ang mabubunot ko ay king o kaya ace. So, ibig sabihin nun, separate entity yung apat na king at saka yung apat na ace. Walang magkamukha sa kanila. So, 8 lahat yung ating pwedeng piliin. So, kung kukunin natin yan in our analysis, so that will be 8/52 kasi merong 8 probability na makabunot ka ng king saka ng ace. 4 saka 4 is 8. So, 8/52. Okay, so for non-mutually exclusive events, so at least one is similar. Diba? So in our given probability, at least one element is similar to them. So merong isa or more than one na magkamuka. For example, probability of drawing a king or a heart card from a deck of cards. So, ano daw yung probability na pag bumunot ako ng baraha, mabubunot ko a king o kaya heart cards? So, pag pumunta ka doon sa heart cards na 13, yung isa doon, king na. Diba? King of heart. Kaya merong magkamukha sa kanila, yung apat na king. So, nandun din yung king of hearts. So, therefore, meron silang common event or common elements, which is the king of hearts. Okay, so example. So, let's put our examples into figure. So, ito yung probability natin na ace or kings can be drawn from a deck of cards. So, ang ace natin ay 4, then ang king natin ay 4 din. So, therefore, they are mutually exclusive. Magkaiba yung kanilang element, kaya mutually exclusive. Then, dun tayo sa kabila. So, yung ating hearts or probability of having a heart card and a king, for this given example, so meron tayong isa na magkamuka for both of them. So, which is the king of heart. Diba? Parang Venn diagram. Yung 12 na heart, naka-separate, yung 4 na king, tatlong king naka-separate, merong isang king of heart na pareho sila na meron nun sa kanilang elements. Addition of probabilities for mutually exclusive events. So, question, what is the probability of drawing a king or an ace from a standard deck of cards? So, therefore, that will be given as probability of king in union with a or ace. So, probability of k in union with ace or a is equal to probability of king plus probability of ace. Okay, so ang probability natin na makakabunot tayo ng king ay 4/52 dahil meron tayong 52 total cards in a deck. Then meron tayong 4 na hari doon, so 4/52. Ang probability naman na makakabunot tayo ng alas or ace is 4/52 also. Kasi meron din tayong 4 na alas in our given deck, which is 52 cards. So, 4/52 plus 4/52, so that will be 8/52. So, 4 plus 4 is 8, then copy 52. So, similar fractions. 8/52, pag inilipat natin into lowest term, so that will be equal to 2/13. So, ang probability to draw a king or an ace from a deck of cards is 2/13. Example, so tingnan natin yung ating figure. So kung bibilangin natin, meron tayong 4 na probability para sa ace at meron tayong 4 na probability para sa king. So 4 plus 4, we have 8 probability out of 52. Kaya 8/52, so therefore, that is 2/13 in lowest term. Okay, example number 2. So what is the probability of getting 4 or 5 as the sum of the results in casting a pair of dice? So halimbawa daw, magro-roll tayo ng dice, maghahagis tayo ng dalawang dice. So ano yung probability na ang total number na mag-a-appear sa kanya ay 4 o kaya 5? Okay, so ganun pa rin 'to, mutually exclusive events pa rin siya kasi iba yung element ng 4, iba yung element ng 5. So balik tayo kay formula. So our formula will be addition of probabilities. So that will be probability of 4 in union. So yung letter U na 'to, set yan, eh, 'di ba? Sa pinag-aralan na set. So probability of 4 in union with 5. So probability of 4 or 5. So is equal to probability of 4 plus probability of 5. Okay, so kunin na natin yung probability of having a sum of 4 and having a sum of 5. Okay, so for the probability of having a sum of 4, so ano-anong mga combinations ng 2 dice natin ang pwedeng mag-produce ng 4? So una, we have 2 and 2. Pangalawa, we have 3 and 1. And then pangatlo, we have 1 and 3. Okay, so meron tayong 3 combinations that will produce 4. So therefore, that will be equal to 3. And what will be our denominator? So remember, meron tayong dalawang dice na iahagis. So yung unang dice natin, tandaan, meron siyang 6 na sides. At yung pangalawang dice natin, meron din siyang 6 na sides. So therefore, that will be a total of 36 possible outcomes. So meron tayong 36 possible outcomes. So that will be 3 over 36. Hindi na muna natin ilo-lowest term to kasi mas madaling mag-add pag magkamukha yung ating denominator. Kaya hayaan lang natin 3 over 36. Next, so what is the probability that the sum in rolling 2 dice is 5? So ano-ano yung mga combinations na magre-resulta ng sum na 5? So meron tayong 2 and 3. Then we have 3 and 2. Siyempre, again, so dati, kung sa binigay nating lesson, magkaiba yung 2 and 3 saka yung 3 and 2. Then we have also 4 and 1 and 1 and 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 probability or 4 probabilities that 5 will appear as a sum of 2 dice. So that will be 4 over 36. So let's go back with our problem. So ang probability of 4 to appear is 3 over 36, while the probability of 5 to appear is 4 over 36. And then, so add 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 over 36. So therefore, the probability of getting 4 or 5 as a sum in casting a pair of dice is 7 over 36. Okay, so example number 3. So for example number 3, this is a non-mutually exclusive event. So non-mutually exclusive. So again, pag sinabing non-mutually exclusive, so at least one of the elements in our given probabilities are the same. So merong magkamuka sa kanila. Halimbawa, what is the probability of drawing a heart card or a king from a standard deck of cards? So ano daw yung posibilidad na makakabuno tayo ng heart card o kaya ng hari sa isang deck of cards? So ang ating formula will be probability of having a heart in union with king. So, probability of heart card in union with king. So, yung ating mga variable, so syempre tayo na yung bahala for the variable. Pero pinakamaganda kasi, diba, gamitin natin yung initial letter para meron tayong idea. So, probability of having a heart card or a king is equal to probability of having a heart plus probability of king minus the probability of their intersection. So, yun namang letter U na pabaliktad, ang ibig sabihin nun, intersection. Ano yung probability ng magkamuka sa kanila? So, ang ating probability of having a heart card is 13 over 52. Meron tayong 13 heart card out of the 52 cards. Meron tayong 4 na hari or king out of the 52 cards. So, 13 over 52 plus 4 over 52. Saan naman nanggaling yung 1 over 52? Kasi merong isang magkamukha sa kanila. And that is the king of heart. Diba? Doon sila nag-intersect. Ito yung common between the two probabilities. So, minus 1 over 52. And then, 13 plus 4 minus 1. So, that will be equal to 13 plus 4, 17, minus 1 is 16. So, we have 16 over 52. And then, lowest term. So, both numbers will be divided by 4 as a common factor, greatest common factor. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 52 divided by 4 is 13. So therefore, the probability of drawing a heart card or a king card from a standard deck of cards is 4/13. So as we go back, so tingnan natin yung 4/13 natin. So balikan natin yung ating probability. So meron akong 13 na heart card, meron akong 4, pero yung isa sa kanila magkamukha na sila. Kaya babawasan ko ng isa. So that will be or 13 plus 4, 17 minus 1, 16. Okay, so magiging 16 na lang tayo. So that will be 4/13 in lowest term. Fishbowl contains 30 raffle stubs. So meron akong 30 na ticket, raffle ticket sa loob ng fishbowl na merong numbers from 1 to 30. Numbers from 1 to 30, if a stab is drawn at a random, what is the probability that the number drawn is a multiple of 3 or multiple of 5? So kung bubunot daw ako ng stab doon, ng raffle stab, ano yung probability na mabubunot ko ay multiple ng 3. So pwedeng 3, 6, 9, 12, o kaya multiple ng 5. So pwedeng 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So, yan ang hinahanap natin. So, let's go back with our solution. So, that will be probability of 3 in union with 5 is equal to probability of 3 plus probability of 5 minus the probability of their intersection. Okay? So, intersection ang ibig sabihin ito or the common probability. Doon sila nagtagpo. Okay? So, let's analyze. So, meron daw tayong 30 raffle stubs. So, ano yung probability or the 30 raffle stubs is numbered from 1 up to 30. So, ano daw yung probability na makakabunot tayo ng 3 or 5? So, multiples of 3 or multiples of 5. So, ang una natin kailangan gawin, hanapin muna natin yung probability na ang mabubunot natin ay multiples of 3. And then, pangalawa, hanapin natin ang probability na ang mabubunot natin ay multiples of 5. So, ano-ano ba yung mga stub na yon na multiples of 3? So, syempre, that is 3, stub number 3, 6, 9, 12, stub number 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and then 30. So, kung bibilangin natin yan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, that is 10. So, ang probability natin na makakabunot tayo ng 3 ay 10/30. So, 10 yung ating expected outcome, 30 yung possible outcome. So, merong 30 stubs, kaya 10/30 tayo. For the multiples of 5 naman, so ano-ano ba yung mga numbers na multiples of 5? So, syempre, that will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6. So, therefore, that will be 6/10. So, ang probability na makakabunot tayo ng ticket na multiples of 5 ay 6/10. So, let's go back with our problem. So, ang ating probability to draw a multiple of 3 is 10/30, while a multiple of 6 or 5 is 6/30, then minus 2. So, bakit nagkaroon ng minus 2? So, yun namang ating probability. Yun namang probability natin of the union or the intersection between 3 and 5 is equal to, so ilan yung magkakamukha sa kanila? So, magkamukha sila sa 15, isa. Magkamukha sila sa 30, dalawa. So, merong dalawang magkamukha sa kanila. So, therefore, that is 2/10. Okay, so 2/10. So, let's go back here. So, we have 10/30 for the probability of a multiple of 3, 6/30 for the probability of the multiple of 5, and 2/30 for the intersection of their probability. So, 10 plus 6 is 16 minus 2, that is 14. So, 14/30. Then, i-lowest term natin. So, both numbers are divisible by 2. So, 14 divided by 2 is 7. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So, therefore, the probability is 7 over 15. So, non-mutually exclusive. So, ibig sabihin, merong magkamukhang elements sa kanila. So, sa case na to, dalawa yung magkamukhang elements. So, those are 15 and 30. Magiging magkamukha sa sila sa 15 and 30. Okay, so for the practice problem, so addition of probability. So what is the probability of getting a sum of higher than 10 and rolling a pair of dice? So ano ba yung mga numbers higher than 10? So that will be 11 and 12 only. Hindi kasama yung 10 kasi higher than 10. So meron bang magkamukha sa kanila? Wala. So therefore, that is a mutually exclusive. Magkaiba yung event natin kasi wala silang similar probability. Then, for example, number 2, for practice problem number 2, what is the probability of drawing a diamond card and a face card from a standard deck of cards? So, ang diamond card natin ay 13, ang face card natin ay 12. Pero merong magkamukha sa kanila, ilan? Tatlo yung magkamukha, yun ay Jack, 10, or Jack, Queen, and King. Okay, for this practice problem, so please write your answer on the comment box. And that will be all for the addition of probabilities. See you on the next video.